Also, one thing you might notice is that the loading screens in this game are definitely a lot faster, especially in the main town area of the game later. The loading screens are significantly shorter than the original version of the game, which is really nice. It does add up after a while. Yeah, I figured. Come to me, my prey. Oh god, it was a trap. It's a pretty sky, though. Until that appeared. Uh-oh. Okay, time for our first battle with a Shadow Beast. And, yeah, the main source of attack you're going to want to do is just a jump attack and then gnawing its face off. Simple as that. Essentially, mash the A button. That's all you have to do. Okay, I thought my game crashed for a second. That was weird. I think what I might have done, actually, is I think I might have skipped a cutscene by mashing the A button. Maybe? Okay, no, you can't. Okay, I think it was just actually an awkward cut to black, then. That was weird. Pretty. Whoa. Goat God. Interesting. You could talk a little bit, just a teensy bit faster though, like this. There we go. That was an awful scream right there. And geez, that's crazy that like as soon as it goes into Twilight, just monsters, just instantly. It's just one world into the next. I still love the actual like Twilight effect though, with like the little black squares. I think that's a really cool effect. Yeah, that does sound like a setup for a for an adventure game, that's for sure. Well, it would be handy if I was not a wolf. It's gonna be a lot harder now that I am. Huh? Really? Yeah, it's pretty big bummer. Oh, really? Man, this game's really pretty. Like I said, there's a lot of shots in this game that just look really nice. Okay, well, thanks to that hot tip, now we know that it is actually possible to undo this curse, so we're gonna have to head across the bridge back into Faron Woods, which, as you can see, is just soaked in Twilight, so that's wonderful. Let's head back in, I guess. Not much else we can do. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, let's just get it over with. Oh god, that's terrifying. Please no. I like your new mask. Nice moves. Probably not. After all the trouble we went to and you don't even want them. And they're gone. Wonderful. We just did. Oh, I'm sure it will. I love the little voice they gave him in that. It's really cool. I believe it's actually distorted English, too. Like, it's a Japanese voice actress speaking in English, and then distorted and reversed, or something like that. It's a bunch of filters and stuff. It's really cool, though. Okay. Now we're back in Faron Woods, and as you can see, it's just covered in bloom, unfortunately. So, oh god, it's also covered in death pits! So yeah, as you can see, we're gonna actually be fighting shadow beasts quite a bit. In fact, it's probably the main enemy you're gonna be fighting the most as a wolf, and now we're gonna be fighting multiples, and there's an unfortunate gimmick about fighting multiple shadow beasts that I will now demonstrate in a bit. Yeah, really. Yeah, sure. I love how Minna goes away, too. Okay, so let's just deal with these guys real easily. There we go. What? That's not good. So yeah, as you can see, one gimmick about the Shadow Beast is that if there's multiple of them... Oh god! One swipe does that much? Fuck, Minna, I need your help. Yes, I'm well aware. Just like I told you. You didn't give me the move yet! What are you talking about? So basically, if there's multiple Shadow Beasts in an area, if you don't kill all three of them at once, they'll just shriek and revive each other. So you have to use this special attack that Minion just gives you, which is basically an instant win. It's an insta-kill on a Shadow Beast, and all you have to do is just target all of them, or just two of them. As long as you kill the last two at the same time, they won't revive. If there's one left, they'll revive. So always make sure that for your last blow, you're killing at least two, because you need to have them all wiped out at the end of the attack. Otherwise, you can't. You're gonna get swiped, and they're gonna deal 2 freaking hearts of damage. God damn it. Hey. Yes, I'm well aware. I'm already back at 1 heart. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. It's also where we talk very slowly. Okay, time for the Vessel of Light. And this is definitely, again, something that people, the large majority of people don't like in this game, and that's basically every time we enter a new area of Twilight, we're going to have to take one of these. Also, this is your world map, by the way. A pretty sizable area, not gonna lie. I mean, if you look at this area and then compare it to Breath of the Wild's map, the currently unreleased Breath of the Wild's map, it is dwarfed in comparison, but it's, I don't know, it's still pretty big for 2006, I guess. Maybe not as big as, like, an Elder Scrolls game or something, but this game isn't really penned as an open world, like, game. This is a Zelda game. Zelda's its own genre, basically. Okay, so there's the Vessel of Light, and basically we're gonna have to hunt down a ton of tiny little Twilight bugs and put them into our Vessel of Light. And one interesting thing about this version is that they actually reduce the amount of bugs that you actually need to collect. Does this make a difference? Not at all. In fact, if you didn't tell me that there's less bugs to collect, I don't think most people would even notice, because it doesn't really make that big of a difference at all. So that's one unfortunate thing, especially later, because there's one specific quest that is, it is so BS. The amount of stuff you have to go through just to grab just a couple of bugs that just aren't in an area. So, that being said, we've already collected 2 of the bugs. The bugs appear as white lights on your map. Also, I just realized that we had 2 hearts, or 3 hearts for some reason. I'm just curious why. It's weird. We were at 1 heart, but then we had 3 hearts, so I'm just curious what actually replenished our hearts. Maybe collecting the Tears of Light actually replenishes our hearts, which would be a real godsend considering you can't heal as a wolf. Oh, that's wonderful. So yeah, as you can see, the bugs will actually go completely invisible when you're not in sense mode. You have to be in sense mode to actually see the bugs. Also, they're a little bit creepy just to even look at. So, okay, the Tears of Light heal you. Thank God, because otherwise this would be a lot more harder. Thank God they actually heal you. So yeah, let's actually keep looking for these bugs and deal with them one by one. As you can see, we actually only need to collect 12, though. Again, I think you needed to collect 15 or 16 in the original. Not that it makes that big of a difference. Okay, where's this bug hiding? Oh, this poor lantern guy. There's bugs infesting all of his lanterns! Oh god, there's 2 of them. There we go. One little change that you might have noticed too is that this is also, yeah, the fact that he can't see us, so those bugs just came out and exploded is pretty funny. But one thing they also changed is that for some reason in the original, when a bug is defeated, basically the orb that you collect floats down, and the actual process of collecting the tear takes about 5 seconds for every bug, because you have to wait for it to actually become grabbable. They've almost entirely removed that window, so you can essentially grab the Tear of Light right after defeating the bug. Okay, back on the hunt for the bugs, and let's see if we can go through this gate now. I mean, we already did before, but now we're gonna go even further beyond. Not looking forward to seeing what that foggy clearing looks like, though, up ahead. Okay, again, I can't stress enough that you should probably you should just double check on your map before you end up missing a bug. Otherwise, you're gonna have to backtrack all the way just to grab it. So, there's actually nothing in this cave right here, so we can just head right to the exit. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not very good. I remember like a friend got a Wii and I saw him playing and he was stuck at this part. Like I forget. I can't remember if he was a human or he was still a wolf, but I remember this foggy purple mist area and it being like we were both trying to figure out, and that had been the first Zelda game I'd ever seen, and we were both trying to figure out how to actually progress, and we didn't, unfortunately. I'm not even sure what we were stuck on at that point, but regardless, yeah, we're gonna have to use our min jumping powers to get through this area unscathed, because obviously landing in that poison goop isn't good. Also, I'm an idiot because there was There was a bug at the very start, and we just totally missed it. There was a bug at the very start, and we totally missed it, and I can't go back, can I? Oh my god, we totally missed that bug. That's so annoying. Okay, I'm sure there'll be a way to get back from later on in the area, in this forest area, but still, that's very frustrating that I just totally botched that. Link, please don't. There we go. As you can see, now the game is starting to throw a little bit more dickish segments in where you're going to have to actually time your minta jumps. Still, for the large majority of cases, you just have to mash A and you'll be totally fine. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so let's see if there's any way Minna can actually get back to the start. There we go. I'm really annoyed that I actually missed this one, but whatever. Oh, it's on the wall. You asshole, get back here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, now we have to get back across this pit, unfortunately. Whoa, that was weird. Also, also you might be wondering, like, Turner, you're an idiot. You also missed these bugs. I left them here on purpose because I knew I had to backtrack here anyway. Or at least that's the excuse I'm going with. Son of a bitch. Let's see how many hearts actually falling in a pit deals to Wolflink. Nothing? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's actually more forgiving than I thought it would be. I thought it would at least be a heart, but hell, I'll take nothing, because it seems playing as the wolf is basically hard mode in this part, because you can't heal at all. We can make that... Oh god, that was close. There's a little bit of delay before you can actually start the Minna jump, so that was actually really close. Okay, more Shadow Beasts, unfortunately. Let's see if we can deal these guys in one fell swoop. There we go. Fun fact, actually using those Shadow Beasts... I'm going to bring this up right now because I might as well. Twilight Princess is probably the most entertaining Zelda speedrun out there as far as glitches. Maybe second only to Ocarina of Time, just because of how ridiculously broken that game is. But Twilight Princess has a ridiculous number of glitches, including one where you can get a certain Zelda relic that you find in every game around the 50% mark of every game. You can use a sequence break at this part right here and get that item, and that basically just busts the game wide open as far as glitches, because having that item makes doing things it's crazy. Twilight Princess speedruns are some of the most fun speedruns to watch, I think, just because of how crazy that game is with the amount of sequence breaks you can do. Unfortunately, I think most of them have been patched out of the HD version, so I think people still run... the more fun speedrun to watch is definitely the original version on GameCube too. That's the version that has the most glitches. That's even the monkeys can't even see us. That's crazy. What is with this game and butt shots? Seriously, on non-humans either. I don't think we've gotten a single human butt shot in this game yet. Okay, regardless, we actually managed to find the last 2 tiers of light, and that actually does it for Faron Woods.